Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes with Mutt and Jeff.
It's
Goofy woman.
It's recorded now.
By the way, it is recording.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, are you ready, Miss Hollywood?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. She didn't realize it, but I had the recorder on.
It's okay.
Okay.
Cut it off.
Okay. All right, hey guys, we were out today. I wanted to shoot some video out of the apartment, and so we went to a few places because we had to. We went to a mall, wanted to find some special hot sauce for her. Couldn't find it. Bob and Carol had some down there she loved, so we couldn't find it. And we went to a little kind of the atria, and had lunch, and it was all Christmas music in the background. I didn't want to be putting copyrighted Christmas music on it, so we're at the apartment. Update on the foreigner, the American that was in visa overstay, and he had bad medical condition. He was trying to get home. Well, he's home now. Got hooked up to IV this morning. Landed in late yesterday afternoon. Yesterday, and I got him to the hospital, and he was admitted early this morning and is on IV now. And his right foot is very, very bad, and I could see his leg, and it was discolored. So hopefully he's not going to lose that leg. Could have been from eating too much rice and being diabetic and not maintaining the medicines correctly. Could be a lot of reasons, but either way, his foot got in bad shape. He was in visa overstay, and he owed between $6,000 and $8,000 to the Philippine government because he wasn't or had not updated his visas. You don't want to be in a visa overstay. Unfortunately for John, he had diabetes and had a serious medical condition. So the Philippine government was agreeable to give him a waiver on his visa payments, but he would be also put on the blacklist. So he's not persona non grata, I guess is what they call it, or on the blacklist. So he's not allowed to come back into the country again unless he pays off what he owes, and then he's going to have to, and it can be done. And you have to hire an attorney to get through and get your name taken back off of that blacklist. But in his condition and the way he felt when he left here, I don't think he's going to want to ever see the Philippines again. We've got some people out there that are trolls that criticize us for collecting donations to help people, even Americans, and they say that we're not registered as a 503c corporation either in the Philippines or in America. So I didn't even attempt to do a donation, try to do a video to get some funds for him. And when you're in visa overstays, a lot of people won't donate because they feel like he should have paid his way as he went through, no matter whatever reasons he had. But his reasons were mostly medical. They do have a government assistance program. It's a loan program, and one of your family has to sign for it in America if they're willing to do that. If you don't have the money, it's called a repatriation loan or something like that. One other thing too I want to mention about being blacklisted and keeping up with your visa is that there are some people here, and I met with a pretty prominent person yesterday who informed me that there are some Americans here and others who are slick talkers, and they say they will help you get your visa updated and do your visa stamps and everything for you, and get you the paperwork and receipts and everything. And they have a clever way of doing it by downloading something off the BI website and forging the documents and forging the stamp. They got a way to forge the stamp that goes in your passport. You look all legit, you think you're legal, but there's no record of it in Bureau of Immigrations. So if by chance you happen to go back into immigrations to get your visa renewed and they find out you're an overstay, they'll slap you in a set of handcuffs and lock you up, and you don't want to be locked up here.
Do I look beautiful there?
You look so beautiful. Okay, one thing I will mention is his foot was in very, very bad shape. He wore a size 15 shoe, and we were trying to get some rubber booties to send him from America. We couldn't find anything near that size here, and he ended up taking the sole out of one of his big tennis shoes, sets of tennis shoes, and just made the bandage smaller, and was able to get on the plane that way. I had to, you know, I bought him a set of crutches to help him start to build up his muscles, but I had to pull him out of bed, help pull him out of bed and stand him up in order to get him to use those crutches, because his room was very, very tiny, just enough room for a bed and his little computer table where he had his laptop set. And he complained that he couldn't get up and exercise, so I suggested that he has his wife's son come upstairs and take that computer table out of the room, take it downstairs, and put the laptop on the bed, and that would give him about 3 or 4 more feet, maybe 5, where he could just walk back and forth on the crutches until he could build his muscles back up and build his leg strength back up. And I think in a couple of days he started doing that. I know he started doing it, but I think it took him a couple of days to get the strength to get up and stand up again. He would pull himself up with the crutches and then finally get on them. So he would pace that little area, 3 to 5 foot area, and to build his strength up. And he was able to make it downstairs. The stairs are very narrow, and the steps, the depths of the stairs are real steep, real easy to fall on something like that. The building here is much different than in the States. But he managed to get downstairs by himself, or with his neighbors maybe helping, and I got him the right taxi over there, and he got to the airport and had a wheelchair waiting for him, and then there was a wheelchair waiting for him in Hong Kong when he got to Hong Kong. So the man is home, everything worked out well, but don't let your visa go into overstay. Now if you got into overstay and you're a healthy man and you accidentally got in trouble, let's say you had an automobile wreck, or there was something happened and the police were involved and they ran a background on you and found out that you were in overstay, then you would be in prison and you wouldn't have any way of dealing with your overstay. Now, he had a computer with him, and he had been working on this for 8 months. He's been trying to get home because of his medical condition. He's been laid in bed for 4 months. He hasn't even gotten out of bed. He uses a bedpan. But he finally got out, and they didn't arrest him, and they didn't put him in jail. So that's the good thing. But they can, and they do arrest you if they catch you in visa overstay. So be careful when you come to the Philippines. Have enough funds to come here and enjoy yourself. Have enough funds. Bring medical insurance. Unfortunately, I don't have any. But make sure you've got yourself covered, because visa overstay is a very serious issue with the Philippine government. Okay, Rose, thanks for coming along.
Thank you for accepting me.
We had a lot of fun today. We went out and had lunch. And with Rose, that's always a good day. Okay, thanks a lot, and we got some other interesting information coming up, and we've got a medical mission coming up, and we hope to be going to that one. Heaven forbid, and the rain's quit. It's been raining. It rained from midnight last night till 10 this morning. We were out for 2 or 3 hours this afternoon, and it started raining on us coming back home again. So we're going to try to do that mission. It's a real long run. It's all the way across Negros Island, the other side, past Mount Canlaon. So we're going to try to go there, but we'll see. Okay, thanks a lot. wait for our next video. I don't know where it's going to be, but see y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.